Welcome everybody to the stream. Today is a crazy day for almost all Soulsborne fans as we try to comprehend the insane things we have seen, the insight we have gained. Welcome to the stream. For those of you that are watching this after the fact, this morning, before I had a chance to stream, the Duskbloods was announced. The somewhat seemingly spiritual successor to the game I'm playing right now, but exclusive for the Switch 2. Which is insane. PC players robbed of another Bloodborne. Dude, honestly, Panda, no joke. I was listening to Saint Riot stream on the way home. One of the top comments on a video that has the trailer, it's like one of the trailers on YouTube. It says, there's no way Bloodborne 2 is also going to be locked at 30 frames per second. That's very funny, honestly, as someone who isn't really bothered at all by 30 frames. I'm not bothered by it one bit, so it doesn't bother me even a little. Like, I'm not worried about that. God. Okay, yeah. So to finish the explanation, it's a 8-way PvPvE. It sounds like it's going to be a sort of a battle royale style thing where you also have to fight enemies on the side, maybe even fight bosses somehow. I don't understand how that's going to work. But there's definitely boss-like figures in the trailer. But apparently also you're supposed to be able to fight 7 other players besides yourself. I don't know. It sounds crazy, but another thing that was mentioned in the stream I was watching was that, oh my god, Keaton Hughes over on fucking YouTube as well. Welcome back to the stream. It's been a little while, actually, since you've been in stream. Good to see you back. 30 FPS looks nice to me, too. Yeah, I mean, it just, I wouldn't say it's like, I wouldn't say I prefer it, but I just don't really notice it. I watched a video, I have the damn dead spot on my controller again still because I'm a dummy and I didn't go to Best Buy or anything and get a new controller yet. But yeah, I mean, I watched a side-by-side of the Bloodborne 60 FPS patch, and I do notice the difference when I'm looking at them side-by-side. But my eyes have never been like, 30 FPS, it's not enough, it sucks. Panda says, it sounds pretty cool, to be honest. It's different for sure, but really only time will tell how they'll pull it off. So I'm going to keep saying this throughout the time that we're waiting for these games to come out. I think Night Rain will be a really big tell on how the Duskbloods, I keep forgetting what the title is, it'll be a big tell on how good the Duskbloods might be. But until Night Rain comes out and until Duskbloods comes out, I'm going to keep saying that FromSoft has literally never let me down. Even Dark Souls 2 is still not a letdown in my opinion for me, and a lot of people hold that game in high regards anyway. So even though I kind of hate Dark Souls 2, I don't want to get started about Dark Souls 2 right now, but what I will say is that From Software has never let me down. And even Armored Core 6 sounds like it was pretty good by the community that I've heard the opinions of that played it. So until they let me down, I'm going to have complete and utter faith in them. I've been saying for years that From Software is the only company I'll ever pre-order games from. I used to pre-order games from Ubisoft and even EA, back in the day, or other companies as well, regardless. But over time, all those games did their one thing or the other that let me down. and made me feel like I, was wasting money by or I was making a big risk by pre-ordering. But one company that has never done that to me is From Software. And I really think that, at the end of the day, especially for what I'm looking for, it doesn't sound like Duskbloods is going to let me down. It sounds like, what it sounds like is it's a PvP-focused experience. Even if it doesn't actually feel like Bloodborne when we play it, and maybe it feels like its own new thing that has hints of Bloodborne in the like aesthetic and stuff, but even gameplay wise might not be super Bloodborne-y. I still think I'm going to enjoy it. It does suck that I have to buy a Switch 2, which I can't imagine that I'm going to be buying anything else besides maybe the Elden Ring Tarnished Edition. And like attempting to go, torment Switch players on Elden Ring and whatever future Souls games might come out for that. But I don't think that's ever going to be my primary system. As long as From Software keeps making their mainline games on PlayStation, I'm probably going to stick to the PS5. Or shit, maybe I'll even become a PC player at some point, but I don't think Switch is ever going to become my main system. Unless there's some weird, gigantic gap between Duskbloods and the next PvP game, and Duskbloods just turns out to be that good. You said, with 30 FPS, they could even release it on older gen consoles. They could. And I don't know if it's a timed exclusive or not. I heard some people speculating that it might just be a timed exclusive, that eventually we might get it on other consoles. And if that's the case, then I might end up selling my Switch 2. Although my partner's probably going to want to keep the Switch 2, so actually we might not sell I might not. I might just end up falling on that grenade financially. Because I'm definitely going to want to play Duskbloods on release. Unless somehow Night Rain flops extra hard. We're getting no activity right now. What's going on? Might have to switch to my other build. See if I can get some activity at level 78. I am getting rain, right? Oh look, dude, I never even noticed Patches is sitting right there. Ha! That's funny. Yeah, okay, we are searching for a chime. Oh my god, my forward momentum was stopped. Okay. Don't worry, I don't want what you have. Okay. Yeah, Performance definitely won't be an issue. Everyone at Frontier is working extra hard to save up for the Switch 2. That's funny. We've got roughly a year, right? Because it's only April, and that game is supposed to come out in 2026. So the odds of us, we might see like a January or a February release, but that's basically a year away. If you can't save up $500 for a Switch 2 by next year, either your priorities are out of whack or you decided to have more than one kid right as the year started or something. This year, not next year. Or you're in extreme debt to some fucking debt sharks or something. Something illegal must be happening for you to be in that kind of situation. Or you had a horrible accident and you had to go to the ER and you're paying off medical debt or something. I don't know. There's a few situations clearly where $500 in a year might be hard for you to save up, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that won't be me. So we should be fine. Okay, we're gonna switch builds. This is pretty bad. We're getting nothing. And we're supposed to be talking about Duskbloods while PvPing, because just talking about Duskbloods is not going to be enough, I don't think, to keep people invested. Was anybody watching the Direct as it was happening? Because I was actually watching. I wasn't watching the Direct through Nintendo myself, and I wasn't streaming it. I was watching Ratatosker's stream because it was the first one that popped up on my YouTube. And I didn't even know there was going to be a Direct today. I just saw his stream pop up and I was like, oh, and his title said, what is surely to be the best Nintendo Direct ever. And I think he said that because he's a big Gyro fan and he was expecting some really big Gyro news, which is like the name for the thing the Switch has, and also PS5, some games support it where you can move your controller like a mouse at the screen, and it has almost the same accuracy as a mouse. He was excited for that. I don't think anyone expected the Duskbloods to happen, or even the Tarnished edition for Elden Ring. You said Sony must be pretty mad, though Duskbloods pretty much stole this Bloodborne 2 hype. They fumbled. The gyro thing has been around since PS4. Yeah, so the gyro thing, it has been around, but other games don't support it as much as I think Ratatosker. You might not know who that is, but he's like a Dark Souls. He's a variety YouTuber, but he's taken so much interest in Dark Souls and Elden Ring lore that he's like basically just a Souls lore YouTuber, an occasional PvPer. Anyway, point is, he's been wanting more games to put time into like developing the gyro better and actually supporting gyro, because not every game does. And he thinks that a lot of games would benefit from the gyro being used more. Like I think Marvel Rivals supports the gyro, and he was really excited about that, even though he doesn't really play it. And anyway, back to Duskbloods. I was watching his stream, and I was actually like scrolling on my phone, like on Twitter, and not listening. And then I heard him say, "What the fuck is this?" And it was like right when the woman reveals the Logarius wheel on the other person's hand. Where the fuck is this person? But yeah, anyway, and then it like right after it revealed the Logarius wheel, I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? And then it switches to that scene where the clock tower and the pointy roof buildings are, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? Like, okay, don't get me wrong, it's the 10-year anniversary, you know. I expected something sooner than this Nintendo Direct by Sony or someone. I expected something sooner. I don't know where this person is. There's their patches. Oh, okay. Something just died over there. Okay, they died. Cool. Really productive stream we're having here. Ill-fated Lucky has fallen. But, I mean, you know, once the train came on screen, I was like, oh, okay. And then that guy has, like, literally an AK-47 in his left hand. And then there's the dude with the jetpack. And I noticed how disjointed all of the elements felt. Like it, like it's almost like, I almost want to call it like toy box, you know, like instead of sandbox, where it's like, it feels like a kid was like, here's all the coolest things in my toy box, and we're gonna pretend that they all coexist in the same world because I want them to. I'm not against it, because it's a PvP focused game, so who gives a shit? But I mean, there's a dinosaur transformation. What the shit is that about? The trailer felt kind of all over the place. Oh yeah, absolutely. And then there was Saint Riot called it a big titty toad demon or whatever. I forget what the hell it was that he said. He said big titty something, and it's that toad demon with the Cheshire Cat smile that has like testicles for a chin. Like, I don't even know exactly what I was looking at, but yeah, it was a pretty wild trailer. And yeah, I do think so. Here's the thing. I think because they had Demon Souls for this console to re-release, I think Sony's holding Bloodborne 2, or not Bloodborne 2, but a Bloodborne remake or remaster or a Bloodborne 2 for their next console, right? This has now made me think that is why Sony hasn't done anything with Bloodborne 2 or a Bloodborne successor or just anything yet. A remaster or a remake, anything. Because if they were going to do something, this would have been when they did it. Like, they wouldn't have had, FromSoft wouldn't have had to make a deal with Nintendo to give them an exclusive that is basically Bloodborne again. I think that's what they were doing, and FromSoft and Miyazaki were like, okay, you can do that, but we know what the fans want, and we kind of want it too, I guess. Enough of our employees want it that I can, you know, like, allow them to make it while I, like, give them... Because, you know, it says he's the developer, but the lead designer or whatever, but, you know, I'll bet that other than maybe some of the Tarkov elements that might be in the game, because there's rumors that Miyazaki is taking inspiration from Escape Tarkov or whatever that game is. You said... well, no, let me finish my thought before I start reading comments. I'll bet that he probably, with just like with Night Rain, he probably is just letting his employees that he trusts kind of run free with this. All right, we're gonna go to Murgo's. The game is just dead. I guess. Return to Yharnam's flare might be wearing off. We still have 5 days before it's supposed to be over officially. Let's go see if we can run into some newbies, maybe. So yeah, you said get the feeling that they were desperate to show a lot of different things. PS5 ain't even 10 years old. No, I agree. That's what I'm saying is, like, because they know how badly people want a Bloodborne something to come out at all, they're saving it for their next console, which, you know, it's unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, a full-on remake would be out of the question, in my opinion, but a remaster or a Bloodborne 2 or a successor that just happens to also be Sony property, you know, we probably weren't going to get something like that for a while, and FromSoft could feel it. They could tell. So they went and made a deal with Nintendo and said, fuck it, we'll do it ourselves. Weathering. Hello. Hello, fresh meat maybe on the menu. Are you here? Grant us an invasion where you fight. Okay. You are not here. I think they shouldn't even make a remake for Bloodborne and just go for a sequel. I'd be down for a sequel. However, you know, I think it would have to just be a completely new thing that is a new problem. Because the thing about Bloodborne, right, is that it's based off of real life events. I'm convinced, thanks to Charred Thermos's videos, at least, you know, I'm convinced that that Bloodborne is based off of all of the body snatching and biological anatomy advancements in 19th century Edinburgh, Scotland. They had kind of like a renaissance for anatomy, human anatomy. But it was because they were body snatching. And during that process, people got addicted to this stuff called ether, which is like chloroform, but it was before chloroform. Not as good as chloroform, but, you know, it took a while for chloroform to overtake ether. And regardless, both ether and chloroform were being toted around in flasks by the everyday man because it was pretty easy to get access to, apparently, and everybody was addicted to it. So that's what the Healing Blood Church is. It's ether. That's what Healing Blood is. It's ether. Vile Blood is chloroform. That's why the Healing Church and the executioners and stuff are so against the Vile Bloods, because chloroform was a competitor, like a business competitor for ether. So of course they're gonna like mudsling and try to tarnish the name of the blood vials. I mean, sorry, the Vile Bloods. And then you know, all the great ones are literally referred to as certain body parts, and or are representative physically of body parts. The confirmed great ones, not the ones that like might be great ones, like Rom. How many AFK motherfuckers are we gonna get? Boring. I think that they shouldn't eat. Okay, yeah. Everyone at Murgo is sleeping. Yeah, for real. Everyone's sleeping at the loft. Oh, I should probably log on to Nightbot, huh? Do I have to log in every time? No. No, it seems like it's auto. Well, anyway. Yeah. And on top of that, there's other things like, you know, the Beastly Scourge is representative of some diseases that people thought were contagious but weren't. They were just, you know, what's the word? They just thought they were because they didn't know enough about it. The mercury and like blood bullets and all that, quicksilver bullets, is based on this thing that happened in Japan where a business formed a town around it, like hired people and you know, paid them to live near the factory so that they could just, you know, work near where they got the supplies to do the stuff. And a lot of what they were doing required heavy mercury deposits. And they were dumping mercury in the river, and it was causing cats and then people to basically suffer from mercury poisoning. But they didn't know what that was back then, so they just thought it was like a sickness people were contracting because they were bad and that God was punishing them. Oh my God, dude. You're kidding me. 3 people in a row? Oh, look at you. Wow. Are you trying to run from me? You gonna run? No way that wasn't a parry. Oh no. No way. Whoops. My dead spot fucked me. There it is. Oh, he killed it. I thought it was just like standing there watching me kill him. This is one of the fights of all time. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, I am still in the phase where I'm fighting very abstract when it comes to Bloodborne because I still have all my Souls knowledge, but I have not like honed in my Bloodborne knowledge. So, you know. Also, I have dead spots, and that dead spot stopped me from finishing him earlier with a visceral because I was trying to like do this and I did that. See? Like, if I'm just walking normally, I stutter step every now and then, and right there, it's not doing it right now. Well, whatever. You saw the little, there it is, stutter step. See, I'm just holding the stick forward, and it's doing that every now and then. So yeah, that's what happened right there. I just couldn't get close enough to seal the visceral. So I had to basically fucking start from 0 again. Because he fucking got away and healed. Missed parries and the dog ganking, yeah. Now, if like a serious enemy gets involved, I might let them kill it, depending on the situation. But that dog was not serious enough for me to... I don't know why I did that before confirming that I'd be able to fight the person that I'm gonna... Oh, wow, look. You're kidding. You're kidding. There it is. Okay. Probably shouldn't have had to have wasted as many gunshots as I did. But here we are. Ninja Volador. Get electric contact cleaner and spray it in the joystick housing after disassembling the controller. Did it with mine, and it fixed a pretty terrible stick drift issue. I don't even know where to begin taking the controller apart. There's no, like, clear screws or anything. Would I just be, like, snapping it off? Like, getting something under the top half of the controller and snapping it off? This is a PS5, by the way. It's not PS4. So I don't know if it applies. I should probably kill myself to get my bullets back. I don't know what I did, and then never mind. It's gonna be TMI. It was just about. It wasn't that bad, but it's gonna be TMI enough that weak-willed people will probably tune out. Some people get bent out of shape about things that aren't even that big of a deal, in my opinion. It depends on the model. I don't know about the PS5 controller. I did it with a DualShock 4. You know, I could probably just look up a YouTube tutorial, because I was planning on buying a new controller anyway, so if I break this one by trying to clean it, then I feel like it would, you know, just be irrelevant, right? Because I would just go buy a different controller. Yeah. You know, it's funny because the way they make things these days, it's almost like they don't want you to be able to do your own maintenance. They want you to have to, like, take it into a shop or just go buy a new one and pay the people at the shop, you know, that will eventually get the money. Because that's how iPhones are, too. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Yeah, I knew it. I feel like it's really fucking... Damn it. Jesus Christ. I can tell they really don't want to die, and I'm gonna get parried. Okay. Oh yeah, the sit down? Alright, fucking shoot the gun 8 times in a row with the saw cleaver. You did so good there with your fucking saw cleaver. 8 shots in a row gun spam. Anyway. Now I gotta fucking kill myself again. No, maybe not. I could probably just blood bullet one more before I Waste time respawning. A raw R2 on the Chicago is suboptimal. Try to go for L1 R1 combo. Like that. It's funny because my stream link got put into a Discord full of veteran players who have been playing the game for years and do like optimal shit all the time. Like I get so many comments now, regardless of who's in here, of like the things that I could be doing better, and it's fine. I'm not bothered by it. But when I play Elden Ring, there's just not that, because people obviously just haven't been playing it long enough. Oops. Really? Oh, I'm out of fucking bullets. Really? Damn it. God damn it. God damn it. No way that didn't parry. No way that fucking hit me. God damn it. I really should have just fucking... Dude, alright. The fact that I never parried him, the amount of times that he was just spamming R1 is abysmal, and I fucking can't stand it. He was spamming R1 over and over again, and I attempted to parry him many times, and none of them connected, and I'm losing my mind here. I'm losing it. I don't understand how none of those connected. I get that I missed a few, probably, but I don't think all of those should have been whiffs. It's one of the things I don't like about Bloodborne. I hit all the parries in all the other Souls games. I don't miss. Sometimes I do, very rarely. But if I feel a parry coming, an attempt... Well, that's the thing, but his weapon swings faster than mine. It feels like I'm using all the weapons that just don't swing as fast as other people's weapons. Because I would also try to thug it out, you know, as you say. Thug it out. And he would just swing faster than me, so I would get staggered out of it. Also, I feel like somehow people just always have more hyper armor than I do. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with hyper armor, but it really do be feeling like literally everybody, even when I'm using heavy weapons, like the strength-based weapons that are like clubs and greatswords, they just have more hyper armor than me. I don't get it. Like all the fucking time. I'm just getting staggered out of all of my shit, and nobody else feels like they're getting staggered out of anything. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I don't like it. I'm used to games where my armor like means something other than just damage resistance. His weapon has more range, so it's pretty oppressive compared to yours, especially if you didn't close the distance. I mean, I felt like I was up on him a lot during that fight. Oh, it's one of the people that was AFK earlier. Whoops. Flicked my fucking trigger. Alright, we're not going to waste time with you this time. We're just going to kill you. Really? Stay AFK, I guess. People who go AFK in Souls games really fucking don't make any sense to me. Like, just back out of the game. You won't lose any progress. This shit auto-saves. I prefer to be on my other build, but it was so dead on that build. I feel like maybe we can go see if it's changed yet. See if activity's back up or not. I also didn't go to Murgo's, I don't think, on that build. Duskbloods. I will admit, I do wish if we were going to get another Bloodborne adjacent From Software property, excuse me, I do wish it would be a mainline game with actual real lore and... Okay, you're heading out. Might tune in later. Alright, yeah, thanks for stopping by, Panda, regardless. Always appreciated. Have a good day, man. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I do wish it would be a mainline game with, like, lore and shit. Even if it wasn't Bloodborne 2. And I think part of that is because it took me so long to appreciate this game's deep lore. Deep, like, very close, tight-knit lore. That I almost wish I could experience a new game that's like that and pick up on it in my own way instead of having to watch all these videos to piece it together. I guess I feel that way about every From game, but Elden Ring's lore felt all over the fucking place. As much as I enjoy Elden Ring, the lore feels very sprawled out, and it's not easy to pin it down. But Bloodborne, while hard to pin down at first, is fairly easy to pinned down after, you know, some fairly deep exploration into the inspiration for the lore. Once you start, especially if you like don't want to do the work yourself, if you start listening to Charred Thermos's videos and Redgrave's videos, those videos really start to put things in line and make things make sense. And I mean, it changed the way that I view Bloodborne entirely, in a good way. Like, it made me respect and love Bloodborne like probably like 4 times as much as I did before. Alright. We're gonna do another ring and then wait a couple minutes, and if not, we'll go to Murgo's. Please, I would like just a few more days of decent activity before I go back to fucking Elden Ring. I mean, we're gonna be doing Liza P. Alright, I guess we go to Murgo's. But yeah. This is the first time since Bloodborne we've had a bunch of From Software games coming out at the same time, or like announced but not out yet, you know. It's pretty awesome, all things considered. The big difference is that 2 of them, the main 2, aren't mainline games, they're offshoots. And then while we do have the Tarnished Edition, it sounds like that's only going to be a patch. If you already have the game on PS5 or Xbox or PC, then you'll just download a DLC, essentially, is what it sounds like. But if you're on Switch 2, then you're just gonna buy a whole ass game, I guess. Or is Elden Ring already on the Switch? Maybe it will be a patch for them too then. So it's not even like Soft's Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Where it was a whole new game and it wasn't downloadable because they legitimately, well, it was like the version that was exclusively for the new consoles, but it also had a rearrangement of pretty much all the enemies, and I think some of the items and stuff too also got switched around. Some people were cool with it and some weren't. I was new enough when that came out that I didn't care. What's your, wow, that hit hard as fuck. And of course they fucking brought the gat out to finish me, which is one of my pet peeves. It's one of the things I don't like people doing. I'd prefer you finish me the old-fashioned way, because that's how I would finish you. Man. Am I misremembering correctly? Or is it like common knowledge that most people think McDonald's fries taste good even after they're cold? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think McDonald's fries still taste good after they're cold. I mean, they're fine. Like, I can eat them. But they're not, like, good. You know what I mean? Same way that cold pizza isn't good. I prefer warm pizza over cold pizza any day. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Hopefully it's not the same guy. I'd really like it. If it was someone different. Really? No. They just run past everything? I don't know why, but my left arm is killing me. This thing is still here and alive. Where the fuck are they? They're not in a corner or something, are they? No. And they're not over here. Well, this is annoying, to say the least. There's no mimic in this game or anything. Yeah, I don't know. And the Winter Lantern's still alive. Huh. I guess we're disconnecting. Fine. Don't engage in PvP with me. Shit, man. We might end up playing Lies of P sooner than April 7th if this is if this continues. Unfortunately. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Oh. Come on, man. Maybe I should have made a level 40 something build. Catch people that are definitely running the game. Would have been fairly easy to put together too, and get some busted gems without even having to go to the Child's dungeons. Go back to the nightmare soon if we don't get another invasion in like the next couple of minutes. And go back to the frontier, I mean. Search for more invasions on the frontier. If not, then I'll switch to my other build again. And we'll keep trying. Try to get to at least 2 hours before I hang it up for today. I bought some salmon fillets because I've been getting burnt out on chicken, and the other day, Chaotic Snow from the YouTube chat mentioned that I should get some salmon. So I did, because it was not a bad idea. And I cooked it yesterday. And man, that shit was delicious. I cooked it for longer and at a higher heat than recommended online. But I cooked it from frozen, so I think maybe that's why it worked out. And I had a big ol' tinfoil burrito filled with a fuck ton of veggies. 2 servings worth at least of veggies. Alright. If we don't get an invasion by the time we get to the lantern, we're gonna go back and go to the Nightmare Frontier. Okay. But yeah, shit was delicious. And I bought some applewood and some hickory bacon, hickory smoked bacon. And fuck it, let's repair, just because we have a gem that is weapon durability down, and I might as well, since we're here. Yeah, man, it was so refreshing to have that salmon and that bacon as like substitutes for the chicken, for like my protein, you know. Didn't even have sauce. That's how refreshing it was. No, it didn't even have like a sauce to dip the salmon in. It was just that good on its own, in comparison to the chicken that I have been burnt out on all this time. I like that. No mercy for Sinister. Yeah, except that Sinister is probably going to kill you and take no mercy on you. So, you know. It has no appraisals. Oh shit, they cry. I didn't know that. I've never rated a message in Bloodborne before. Spectre. Oh my god, dude. Do I have to take people off my block list? Is that what has to happen in order for me to get some invasions? I think that might have to be what happens. Alright. I don't remember Carpe Diem. I think I might have not liked them. Hersey Clopper fucking backs out. Fuck them. Oops. Night Edge. Wizard Sleeve. Brownland. Maddie. I don't remember NFS. Okay. Oh, look at that. Discovered a chime. It better not be Wizard Sleeve, dude. I just unblocked Wizard Sleeve. This is motherfucking Wizard Sleeve. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Okay, it's not. They must have ran. Ooh. No way. What are the odds? Oh, they don't do very much damage. You're not fucking serious. You're really gonna run? Yeah, you better run, little bitch ass. Little bitch ass. I wish I could teabag. Come on, bitch. Stop being a bitch. Come fight me, little bitch. So I thought. Really gonna wait by the elevator, fucking try to fight me, and then the second you realize that I'm not, just gonna get parried into oblivion. You run away and go fight the boss. Might as well just done that from the beginning. Wasting everybody's time. Yeah, man, I'm excited to make more salmon later. Pretty much as soon as I get off stream, I'm probably gonna go make that shit. Ooh. I'm almost very sure that I'm gonna run into Wizard Sleeve today. Lincoln Park. Oh. Alright then. Cool. I didn't like the way they played. They were doing all these fucking swaps and trying to parry me and shit. Like they really thought they had it on lock. They might want to go back to the drawing board on that one. Lincoln Park. What a fucking name. Pretty funny. There was a weird moment. It looked like we both beast roared, but neither of us got knocked out by our beast roar. Did we like cancel each other's beast roars or something? That was kind of wild. For those in the know, my Dark Souls-like campaign world in D&D is coming together so well. I've already figured out what the player race, like the Tarnished or the Undead, is going to be called, and what their like special feature is that makes them unique. I've already kind of figured out where I want to start the player characters at. Actually, this might be an AFK person. Yeah, we're gonna fight. That's so lame. Basically just waiting for me to do anything. Yeah, alright, dude. You just waited for me to attack and parried me. Big deal. That doesn't make you fucking good at the game, bro. That just means you're a passive, reactive asshole who throws vermin at the end of the fight. Let's get bullets back. What if that enemy down there gets my damn echoes? That would suck. And honestly, man, I feel like Bloodborne, like, sometimes if you win a fight really fast without there being much conflict, I feel like you pretty much can't even chalk that up to skill. I feel like most of those are won by, like, either you have a busted fucking gemmed out weapon that two shots people and the person wasn't ready for it, or there was clearly some kind of lag involved. And I feel like that's kind of what happened with that guy. Like, none of my hits were really connecting, and I feel like they should have. So, I don't know. Probably should have, that fight probably should have lasted longer than it did. That's interesting. What do you throw? When someone beats me legitimately, I'll happily admit that shit. I always do, but yeah, right there, it just didn't feel very legit. And then he threw vermin at the end like a piece of crap. What a jerk. Motherfucking Duskbloods. Duskbloods is all I'm going to be thinking about now. Like, I was, you know, just getting over the Night Rain hype. I wasn't even that hyped about Night Rain because there's no PvP, you know. I was just thinking, like, this will be a fun thing to try out and hold me over until whatever the next FromSoft game is. And, you know, then they announce another game, but it's like not a mainline game. It's a PvP focused, almost like a battle royale. Honestly, don't know what the fuck it is game. Escape from Tarkov shit. And what if the PvP is different? Like, what if it's not traditional Souls PvP? What if somehow it's different? Violin 69 XD. No one's in here. Shit is dead. Oh, there they are. I see them running back this way. Of course. He fucking burritoed me. I don't think he meant to. Oh, you're out of fucking bullets. You got no bullets, bud. I don't know why I'm healing. Yeah, that guy Horsey Clop can't be backing out because he wants to get to the next one faster. It 100% has to be because he doesn't want to give you the insight and the echoes that you get for beating him. So we're definitely keeping that guy blocked. Because there's no way that it's faster for him to back out of the game or to turn off his console or whatever the hell he is that he's doing. It's just not faster. It's impossible. So yeah, fuck Horsey Clop. Fuck you, Horsey Clop. Or Hersey Clop. Ah, god damn it. Oh shit, we're already like close to out of bullets after those two. I think it was two. Searching for a chime of the sinister bell. Sinister bell. If you could change your fate. I'm sorry. I'm a game master for Dungeons and Dragons. I gotta practice my voices sometimes. It's always funny when the stream count goes up, a viewer, for a couple moments, like a minute, and then it goes back down. And it's like, really? Did you pop in here hoping to see an invasion, and then when you didn't get one, you just left before? Like, what if you just stayed? You know, you'd get to see an invasion at some point. Or like maybe they were hoping that I was just running through the game. Or maybe they were hoping that there were more people in chat talking. And since there aren't, they don't feel like staying. I am here. I am here and you are a person who invaded me, and I would like to fight you. So please show yourself. Why are you all the way over there? What the fuck? This is very strange. Man, what the hell? Yeah. Disrespectful. Running away like that. Might want to go back to the drawing board, friend. Okay, we're gonna jump off to get our bullets back. That was kind of funny, though. The way that they ultimately started running away from me because they didn't think they were going to be able to get a heal off without running away. In a straight line, mind you. That's the funniest part. Like, maybe zigzag or something. I really gotta shave my goddamn beard. Okay, but real? Where the fuck are my echoes? Oh, there they are. Oh, man. I'm glad things kind of picked up. I was getting kind of worried. Also, I finally beat Lawrence. I did it on New Game Plus. I watched a Lobos guide before I went in and did it because because I'm on New Game Plus, I figured I needed some kind of direction. Oh, good, it's this guy. No, you don't get a bow from me or anything. You threw shit at me before. Whatever. You better not fucking throw vermin on me again, though, asshole. Whatever. Is there a fucking name? And DZ300. Yeah, very pleasant person to fight against. I'm probably gonna block him. I just don't like fighting them. They're kind of annoying to fight. Yeah, let's get him out of here. I can. Nothing personal. You're just kind of annoying to fight. If you end up seeing this. You got your 2 wins. Resonates with another. Oh, it's Lincoln Park again. Are they the guy who ran from me earlier? Are they also this weirdo who keeps invading from like a mile away? Oh no. They might be the other guy who was whatever. Pretty sure I beat them last time, so it's whatever. Yeah, I think that's the person from before who was doing all the swaps and shooting a lot. And as you can see, they seem to want to finish you off with the Chicago unzip instead of a regular visceral, which I don't know if that's BM or not, but it feels a little BM. I do so wish that I didn't have to do duels. That's one reason why a remaster or a remake would be nice, is because I'd get some time playing this game without having to pretty much commit to duels. I heavily prefer casual organic invasions. Yeah, it doesn't make me like the most mechanically sound player of all time or anything to fight people that are organically running through the game, but I'm not here to be that guy. I'm here to occasionally participate in some shenanigans. And occasionally kill more than one person, which usually leads to shenanigans. Anyway. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what the fuck that is. But they do a funky little dance. Alright. If we get Lincoln Park again, whether we win or lose, I think I'm going to block them. because that's too many. That's a lot of them in a row or close together, and I'm just honestly not fond of their playstyle anyway. Ah, fuck. Put my controller down for a second, and it shot. Huh. I hate when I have to connect my phone to Wi-Fi to get it to fucking actually update pages and shit that I'm looking at quickly. Ooh. Discovered a chime. Also, you know what? In the Duskblood trailer? Oh, it's Linkin Park. Alright, well, here we go. Jesus Christ. Alright, well. GG's. Nothing personal. But we're going to go ahead and give them the black. Too many in a row. Or in a short amount of time, anyway. And they got their run back, and they got their other victory. Let's get our bullets back. Sorry. I was reading some messages. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I guess it's cool if you do like most of my health bar in one swing. That's cool. You really needed the electric buff. What's up, Blood Moon? Hope your hunt's going well. It's going pretty solid. You've got people adding electric paper to their weapon for no reason because they already do more than half my health bar, which makes things less fun. But whatever. You know, I'll get over it. And obviously things are much better because a new From Software game got released, or not released, announced. Sorry. Announced. And yeah, hopefully your hunt's going well too. And your day and everything else. What do you think about Duskbloods? I'm still getting used to that name. I don't know why. My brain wants to say like Blood Dusk or Blood Duskers or something. I don't know. Like it wants to put blood first. But yeah, what do you think about it? Have you laid eyes on it already? It's a bait move by FromSoft. What do you mean a bait move? Are you saying you don't think it is going to have any potential, and it's like or do you wait, okay, what I think you're saying after thinking about it for a few seconds is that you think they're doing this to get Sony to move in on a real Bloodborne successor. Ring a bell. It's weirdly difficult for me to get an emote going. Damn it. No way! That was fucking laggy. I didn't even see him fucking finish his first swing before the damage came out and the second swing was starting up. It's to satisfy the BB fans looking for more BB and still not go against Sony. If it sells well, it might convince Sony to finally allow another BB. Yeah. So I mean, I think because there's been so much demand, right, for a second Bloodborne title or just a remake or a port, not even a sequel, right? People would love a sequel, but From Software is not really a sequel company anyway. Okay. There's been so much demand for that, though, that it's obvious that Sony should do it. But I think this proves that Sony was going to do it, but they were holding on to it. And now... Alright, let's see if you're less laggy this time, friend. No fucking way. Oh, that's a cursed brew. No way, dude. Man, you know, I wish I could just hyper armor through literally everything. Oh no! Yeah, okay, bro. Alright, I'm gonna block him. He's laggy as fuck. Never mind, I didn't die. Fuck off! Jesus Christ, I'm still gonna block him. He's so fucking laggy. Ring a bell. Get out of my fucking life, bro. Sorry, no offense. You're laggy as shit. Get a goddamn LAN cable. You need one. Never mind, he's not in the fucking block list yet. He's not in the recent played list yet. Jesus Christ, bro. Not about it. Sony already went after the people who made things like 60 D-Make. They're literally gripping their hold on Bloodborne. It makes sense that Sony would talk to another publisher for some kind of spiritual successor. Oh, you mean like, are you saying like not even FromSoft? Like get someone else to try and make Bloodborne that's not FromSoft for cheaper or something? Because obviously, FromSoft is so successful now compared to before. But I can see why maybe Sony wouldn't want to cut a deal with them. Because Sony's probably greedy. My bad, I'm all over the place. Sorry, not Sony. Oh, From would talk to another publisher. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, I agree. It makes sense, and that's what they did, I feel like, right? Nintendo's the other publisher, right? That's what we're talking about. But they did this. I could see why you'd say it was bait because it's a PvP focused game and not like a traditional FromSoft game where they focus on the story and they have like a pinpoint on the type of stuff that they want to do in the game. Because this does feel like a toy box, like a kid took a bunch of toys out of a toy box and took a dinosaur toy and a robot toy and a military soldier toy and just made them all fight. You know, it's kind of what this game feels like. So I can see why you say you think it's bait. And you know, it is definitely taking away some of the Bloodborne hype, or not hype, but like desire for more Bloodborne, because it's obviously got Bloodborne themes, like heavy Bloodborne themes in it. Oh, good. It's right. Okay. I don't really like fighting them either. I hate to say it, man, but we're going around the blockchain right now. We're the list of people to block, because I really don't like fighting some of these motherfuckers that we're fighting today. They're either laggy or they're playing in a way that's just not making them fun to fight. Still don't have that other guy on my damn list of people. And regardless of whether I like fighting them or not, we're running into the same people, so trying to get that variety going. That's just how I'm always going to be. I'm not going to want to keep fighting the same people, and if I don't like fighting someone, I'm just not going to fucking fight them. Unless I, you know, decide to fight in a fight club where they're part of it. And then in that case, you know, fine, I'll fight them. But if I don't have to fight them, I'm not gonna. I don't care if that makes my progress of getting better slower. Especially when this game's dead as shit anyway, and once Return of Yharnam's over, it's gonna go back to being 20 minutes between each invasion and shit. You know, maybe if they remake it or make a successor that plays similar enough to it, I'll put in the work to get more mechanically better at the game. But for right now, I just don't have the time or the sanity to deal with it. Guy disconnect on me the other day and fight seemed fine. Okay, I think this person might be running. Yeah, shit's dead this way. Yeah, I see him. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. They swing so much faster than me. Alright, motherfucker. You want a fucking swing contest? Now fuck off. I'm getting a little salty, I'll admit it. Tired of these fuckers that have weapons that swing so fast that I can't get one hit in. Unless I'm, like, spaced just perfectly. And then also everyone's so fucking laggy that, like, parrying them is questionable in the first place. Okay. It's just for From to be able to say, see, Sony? Yeah, no, I get that. Sony knows they have something special. It's just they care more about sales over what the fans say. Because despite how loyal BB fans are, the sales still can't compete with things like Horizon and other Sony exclusives. They're not pressed about it. See, I don't know about that though, because I think Elden Ring changed everything. I think Elden Ring... Oh, I gotta jump for bullets. I think Elden Ring proved that they indeed, you know, can pull in those numbers, because they've now won Game of the Year with 2 games in a row. Not 2 years, but 2 games. And they were a contender for Game of the Year with their DLC for Elden Ring, because a lot of people thought that Shadow of the Erdtree was going to win, and it was on a lot of the ballots and stuff. It won a bunch of awards on its own without winning Game of the Year. I think the only reason it didn't win Game of the Year because it was a DLC and it technically wasn't a full released game, even though the content was like the same amount of content that Dark Souls 3 gives you. Maybe even more, not by much, but enough. That it felt like it was basically that amount of content. So I don't know. I think Elden Ring, you know, kind of proves that FromSoft can compete with those kind of sales, especially if they're given the right tools to do it with. The MHM guy disconnected on me the other day. The fight seemed fine, but I guess I was laggy for them. Dude, there's this guy named Hersey Clopper. I blocked them, and they're never getting unblocked because I fought them 3 or 4 times, and I think they beat me once, but I beat them 2 or 3 other times. I think I beat them, then they got a run back, and then I beat them 2 more times. And each time I beat them, they would disconnect as I was visceraling, because that's what happened. Oh, okay. Hello? Okay, wow. That was very strange. But yeah, they would disconnect as I was visceraling them, and they were like on the way to dying. And then I wouldn't get the echoes or the insight. You don't seem like you. How did that not... They were mid-animation. Like, attack animation. Oh my god. There it is. But yeah, Sony, Duskbloods. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, we were talking about Hersey Clopper. Yeah, they wouldn't let me get my insight or my echoes for defeating them. They would disconnect before I could win. And then the one time they beat me, I didn't disconnect, so they were able to like do their little emote and get their souls and their echoes, or sorry, their insight and their echoes. Elden Ring isn't a Sony exclusive though. Oh, I get that. No, I see what you're saying. I didn't realize Horizon was an exclusive for Sony. Well, Bloodborne is though, so I feel like Bloodborne after Elden Ring is a different thing entirely, you know, and with you know, FromSoft just being better at doing what they're doing, and their PvP connectivity and stuff is all better as well. I feel like ultimately the Bloodborne successor or the Bloodborne sequel would just be so much better for the fan base than a Bloodborne, than base Bloodborne, that, you know, it would do fine. Plus, Bloodborne's gained a motherfucking cult following, like the cultist of cult followings, and I think not acknowledging it for this long has just made it so much more of a cult following than it was initially, or would have been. Hey, you gotta look around. Whoops. Yeah. Gotcha. Nice. Anyway. Yeah. I still didn't finish my thought about Hersey. So anyway, fucker was, fucker kept disconnecting, and it was annoying, so I blocked him forever. There. End of the story. I was hoping, I've mentioned him a few times when people are around in stream. No one seems to know who the fuck he is. It's not like Maddie where they're like someone that everybody knows of. And let's go back to the dream and repair my weapon and shit, because I'm pretty sure I'm getting low on some stuff as well. Like we could probably buy more vials and bullets. Oh, you do know Hersey. Hersey is a funny dude. He lost to a 30 tinge Sakage after getting parried by an augur spell cancel. Oh, an augur spell cancel on my arcane build after using lead elixir, and he sent me an angry message. I wanted to send him messages to like be like, hey man, why don't you just let me get my insight and my echoes from beating you fair and square. But you can't message the guy. He doesn't have his shit's private, so I can't message him. So I just said, fuck it, I'll block him. Because, if I could message him and, be like, hey, like, don't be a shitter like that. And then if he would stop, then, whatever, I'll just not block him and we'll keep fighting and maybe he'll stop disconnecting. Like a little bitch. But, whoops. Went to the wrong place. I kept saying how broken Chicago is despite me not using an optimized build. Well, I don't think it's broken at all, but my fucking Holy Moonlight Sword and my Amygdalin Arm 100% are not broken, so I don't know what the fuck his problem is with me. Thing is, Sony bought BB from FromSoft, yeah, but they'd rather invest money on other exclusives that got them more money. So sadly, I think the earliest we may get a BB anything is 2026. Yeah, well, I mean, I know that. I don't know. I think what will have to happen is not that, like, the hype is one thing. Being excited about Duskbloods is one thing. It actually selling a Switch 2 console at the numbers that Nintendo is hoping for, that they definitely paid FromSoft for, to make this an exclusive, that's a whole different thing. Actually proving that something that just has, like, the FromSoft name and is somewhat of a successor to Bloodborne will sell that console the way that Sony's hoping, sales will go for them if they do a Bloodborne successor or Bloodborne 2. Ring a bell? I guess I didn't fucking actually get to block Ring a bell. Yeah, alright, dude. We'll wave at you again. I'm really not a fan of how everything's going when I fight you, but whatever. Alright, dude. Enough with their cursed brew. There. Ugh. I think I'm starting to pick up on how his play style is. So I was able to beat him this time. But I still didn't really like it. It didn't feel good. There we go. Let's get him out of here. No offense. No offense. Anyway. Duskblood releases on 2026, so depending on the sales of that game, Sony may or may not be swayed. Just hope it doesn't get to the point where people start saying Bloodborne like they do with Souls-like games. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny to think about that Bloodborne's got its own thing going so much that people might do that. Who knows? But I mean, what do you think about the actual game though? Like let's put aside Sony and Nintendo and all that as a From Software game, and like as someone who enjoys those games and might play it, what do you think about it? Like, do you think you're going to get it? Do you think you're going to enjoy it? Are you kind of worried? I'm just curious about your opinion, just in general, on the game. Like, by itself, I mean. What is this? Oh, it's my friend going live. That's what happened. Gotcha. Oh. Of course. Discovered a chime. Oh, Pride player. Are you still in your hole? What are you doing? What are you doing? We can fight in here, I guess. Ah. Oh shit, I did not expect that to hit me. Oh, you're playing passive and I don't like it. God, you're such a fucking baby. Fine. You want to play reactive and be a baby about it, then fine. Don't bow to me. Gross ass little reactive bitch. We salty today. We're salty as fuck today. We've been holding in a lot of salt lately. It's time to let a little of it out every now and then, you know? Probably not gonna get a Switch just for it, but that's because I don't feel the need to play every game that comes out nowadays. I have limited focus, and what I enjoy, I try to enjoy to its utmost. There's still a lot of things I haven't done in Bloodborne. Really? I feel like after, you know, a month and a half ish, maybe close to 2 months now of playing Bloodborne, after my replay of it, or like, you know, including my replay and everything else, I feel like I've done almost everything. I mean, I haven't used every weapon, but I mean, I've even gone and fought some of the hardest bosses in the game on New Game Plus already. Like, I just beat Lawrence yesterday to get the Beast Rune on New Game Plus, which is something I don't do. I don't go to New Game Plus, no matter what game I'm playing. What I will say is that I will probably buy and play every single From Software game that is on the Souls formula until the day that I fucking die, or that they stop making them, or, you know, whatever stops me from playing those games. And with the Switch 2, I mean, one, I'm hoping to be big enough on my Twitch or my YouTube, or both, that by the time it releases, it'll be worth it. Because, you know, as someone who's trying to create content, you kind of want to be on those new releases as soon as possible. I fucked up with the Night Rain stuff because I didn't confirm my email. I didn't realize I had to confirm my email, so I didn't get to play in the network test, which is unfortunate. But you know, from now on, I'm gonna make sure I don't do the shit like that. That makes me miss out on early release stuff. But yeah, you know, so I'm hoping it'll be somewhat lucrative for me, but also, even though I don't necessarily have a bunch of games on the Switch that I'm gonna end up playing, my partner definitely does. She likes enough of the Nintendo properties and stuff that I'm pretty sure she's going to get a lot of use out of the Switch 2 that I buy after I'm done with Duskblood. Yeah, my brain definitely wants to say Blood first. Blood Dusks. Did they just die? What was that scream? Oh. Okay, yeah. Come up here. I don't want to go where you are. You come to me. But don't edge walk. Yeah, that's great. Alright, please fight me. Oh. Okay. Okay. GG. All that for you to die in 2 hits. Unceremoniously. All that edge walking and emoting for nothing. Yeah, I do have fond memories playing on the GameCube, but after a while, only a few games really stood out to me, Zelda being one of them. Yeah, I mean, I really liked Breath of the Wild, and I enjoyed my initial playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom, even though I had gripes, and I later on got even more gripes after thinking about it and having other people like explain why certain things shouldn't have been the way they are. And now I'm kind of on that like a little bit of a Tears of the Kingdom hater train. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Enough that I don't think I'll ever go back and play it. I might do a Breath of the Wild replay at some point, especially since I didn't stream my Breath of the Wild playthrough. Oh, hey, Snow. What's up? Look at this dude. Yep, this is me. I am this dude. And you just missed a victory, so if I lose here... Oh, this is the same person. Which means we're probably going to block him soon. soon if they keep invading me, because I don't want to keep having to fight the same person. Yep. Oops. Are you really just going to play reactive? You're such a fucking baby. Get out of my fucking world. Reactive ass fuck. Can't block him yet. Gonna have to deal with him again, probably. Good kill, thanks. Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game, not gonna lie, but hot take, but I think it's possibly better than Ocarina of Time, and that's a hard competition. I think while Ocarina is cool, I think it's maybe a little bit overrated. Wind Waker is dope, and Majora's Mask is also super crazy dope in my opinion. Majora's Mask is probably my favorite mainline, like original Zelda concept game. Classic Zelda maybe is what you would call that. And I would probably put Wind Waker above Ocarina as well. But when it comes to the Breath of the Wild games, I gotta I gotta be honest. I like Breath of the Wild better than all the other games. All right, buddy. Come on. Where the fuck are you? You have to stop. You have to stop. You absolutely have to stop. I'm gonna jump to get more bullets. Yeah, Majora's Mask is underrated. I think a lot of people probably got maybe turned off by it when they first played it, or turned away from it when they first played it because of how creepy it is. Because it's fucking creepy. Like, let's not joke around about that. It's 100% one of the creepiest games that came out around the time. Probably still one of the creepiest games of all time. Like, you just can't really argue that, in my opinion, I feel like. Like, the mask salesman is creepy as shit. The way you get turned into a Deku in the beginning is really creepy. The moon is creepy as shit looking. Skull Kid is really scary, especially for children. So have you fought in any actual PvPers? Yeah, I have. Look, man, that person's invading me, which means that they're definitely a PvPer. They're just new and, you know, may not have as much experience on other Souls games as I do, so they're an intentional PvPer. It's not my fault they keep invading me and I keep fucking wrecking them. Which, by the way, we're trying to get rid of them. I don't want to keep fighting that person. I'd like to block them and get them to leave me alone. Because, one, they aren't that good. Two, their playstyle is kind of annoying. I'm pretty sure they're an anti-heal person, too. Because they never seem to be healing. They have not healed one time, I don't think. So I think that they don't realize that healing is okay for Bloodborne, but whatever, regardless. Not gonna lie though, there aren't that many actual PvPers on today. I even unblocked a bunch of the people that I had blocked just to get more activity, and none of them are here right now. Like Wizard Sleeve, for instance. Wizard Sleeve is actually a good player. And he kicked my ass like 6 or 7 times before I finally blocked him because I just couldn't beat him and I was starting to get depressed about it. People say Majora and Twilight Princess are the darkest Zelda games, but I think Majora still takes the cake. Yeah, I think, I'm not gonna lie, I think, I've never played it, but from what I've seen, Twilight Princess looks a little bit more like manufactured, like thematic darkness, as where Majora's Mask is actually kind of creepy and scary. There's only a few moments in Majora's Mask that are like genuinely whimsical and not scary. And even the one that's supposed to be whimsical and not scary, but it's still uncanny. I'm pretty sure you can meet the Fairy Queen, right, in Majora's Mask? She's kind of uncanny as fuck. So instead of being like, oh, like in Breath of the Wild, where she's this like big, voluptuous, giant woman that, you know, makes it seem like she's also being honestly kind of sexual with Link. And you know, it's overall like a funny haha. Like this Fairy Queen is being overly, I don't know what the word is. Sexual isn't the word I'm looking for. Just very, I don't know, flirtatious with Link. And it's meant to be a comedy thing. In Majora's Mask, it's kind of just uncanny, and also I think Link is literally a child through most of that game, so any sexual themes from the Fairy Queen would be kind of weird. Although I think in that game he's only physically a child, right? He's like mentally actually a grown man or something, isn't he? I'm not sure. I remember there's some weird shit that happens with Ocarina of Time that makes Link like go into the past or something. Or go into the future. I don't remember what happens. Either way. Yeah. So Majora's Mask, probably underrated because of how creepy it is. It has that cult following though, and a lot of people really like Skull Kid, and I was a fan of the mask transformations. I thought the idea of putting on masks to like gain powers was really cool. And to have transformations and stuff. Also, did you know there's a pig racing game? I think it's in Majora's Mask. It might be in Ocarina of Time. But there's like a pig racing, or not pig racing. It's like fucking schnauzers or something. And you race the schnauzers. And there's one that's blue, and you're never supposed to pick blue because it always finishes last. Like it statistically cannot finish first, but it can win the race due to a glitch. where it like, I forget exactly how the glitch works, but there's the race is segmented into like 3 or 4 different segments of like a plane, 3 different planes, and that's how the game keeps track of where the dogs are. And there's one part where the one that you cross the finish line merges with one that's adjacent from it. And for some reason, if the way that the blue dog moves, it has a chance to land on that midpoint between those, and that counts as it crossing the finish line. So like 1 in like 5,000 attempts, it will do that, and you'll just get a win with the blue dog. And I don't remember why it matters. I think it has something to do with speedrunning, but it's really rare. Oh, fuck. This isn't my world. I was gonna go kill this thing, but then I realized it wasn't my world. We might go for another 30 minutes. I started kind of late today because I had some adulting stuff to do. I had some responsibilities to take care of, and it made me get home late from what I was doing. Otherwise, I probably would have started up right after the Duskblood trailer and been, streaming, talking about it while playing this the whole time. Never mind. Snow and I already talked about it. I was just about to ask Snow about his opinions, but we already addressed that in DMs earlier. Talented said he might get Duskbloods. Okay. Hold on. Replying to a text. When it comes down to Talented getting a game and actually playing the game are 2 different things. That's pretty funny. Has he bought games to play with you in the past and then not actually played them? He was in here talking about Monster Hunter at one point, talking about how he knows you're into it, but he can't really get into it. Also, fucking goddamn it, we're back. We're back here with Shadowfax. I'm not even that good, bro. I'm like alright at this game. Yeah, you're gonna heal? Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. That one wasn't worth saving. Please tell me I can block this guy now. Oh my god. His name is like some Shadowfax, right? Dude, please. Alright, I'm gonna save a 30-second clip and write his gamer tag down. Write their gamer tag down. And we're going to block this person manually. I'm tired of fighting them. See, even people that I, like, defeat entirely, I don't want to fight them over and over again. This is a genuine thing for me. I don't like fighting the same people over and over again. I just don't. Okay. Shadow with a 0 underscore because I don't think they're getting any enjoyment out of fighting me either. They can't be. Shadowfax21. Cool. Now we gotta block them. Shadow with a 0. Is it 2 W's? No, it's just one. FAXX21. Good day. Good games. Peace out. Goodbye forever, Shadowfax. Have a nice day. Have a good hunt. Maybe I'll see you on Switch 2 one day. And we'll fight in a fucking other game that got announced today. Duskbloods. Ask him about Bayonetta. Who? Oh, Talented. Man would just buy games in general and not open the boxes to play the games. What the fuck? Really? Talented went down such a funny path. I remember back when he first started playing Final Fantasy or EOS or whatever the fuck, whatever MMO he was playing. I remember he started playing that. He hold that thought. Damn it. How unfortunate. You would, dude. That's so unfortunate. Of course, I don't parry him on either of the times that I attempt to parry him when I know he's going to swing. But then because I just parried him, he thinks to parry me and gets the parries. How unfortunate. Anyway, Talented. Didn't like role-playing and didn't like Lalafels. Thought they were stupid. 5 years later, man is 100%. I'm pretty sure he was participating in the role plays, and he was 100% playing as Lalas. He apparently doesn't do that anymore. He was telling me the other day he plays gacha games now, which is funny because I thought for the longest time people were saying gacha games because I thought they were called that because they were scams. Like you get scammed into wasting all your money by playing gacha games. So I thought it was gacha games, like aha, gotcha. But no, it's apparently a literal word in Japan, I guess, Japanese. Gacha, G-A-C-H-A, maybe, I think is how it's spelled. I don't know what it means, but it doesn't mean what I thought it meant. But it is still a waste of money. And that's actually what he told me, was that it's probably one of the biggest ways that he wastes his money. Because, okay, I'm pretty sure Genshin Impact is a gacha game, right? I heard on 2 different accounts that these 2 different people spent around $600 before they finally got what I thought was a skin. Apparently, according to Talented, is like an alternate version of the character. Called like Sun Stars or Galaxy Stars or something. I don't remember what it was called, but anyway. fuck? No! Okay. Well, you know, GG. Gachapon machines, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, so basically a scam, right? It's like claw machines, right? Gachapon? Or is that like more like what are those machines that you pull and it spins 3 wheels and they line up? I don't remember what those are called. Just try to line up the images to get the jackpot. Yeah, but I forget what they're called. It's something like galaxies or hold on, I gotta drink water. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called. But anyway, it's like an alternate version of the character that also has like a cool skin or something. And it's super rare. And both of these people spent about $600 before they unlocked it with the like loot box mechanic. And I guess otherwise you probably have to like play the game for a fuck ton of time before you get it as well. Like most of those games with like paid, you know, cosmetics and stuff. Gambling essentially. Yeah. And because both those people spent around $600 to get that, that's got me kind of suspicious that you kind of like have to spend about $600 to unlock the actual ability to get the skin or the character or whatever. Like, what are the odds both of those people had to spend $600 in order to get it? I mean, like, and I don't normally interact with that community, so that's the only 2 instances I've really heard about it. But yeah, that's got me thinking, like, it's soft locked until you actually spend that much. And then they're like, all right, this is what we think the skin is worth, so now that you spent that much, we're willing to let you maybe have it if you get lucky. Like, the chances rise or something after $600. I could be wrong about that. I don't have any proof. But I wouldn't put that past a multi-million-dollar company. Corporate ass motherfuckers. Did I get fucking... No. This better not be that same motherfucker. We're just gonna be going... Really just going down the goddamn... It is him. Ugh. Alright, well... Guess who's getting blocked. Alright. Damn it. Okay. Cool. GG's. Alright. Can we block? Can we please block? Who was the last? Oh, we gotta just save another clip and just block that guy manually. This is getting annoying. I wish I could fucking... Okay. Devone Day. It's not case, not uppercase. Devon Naday. Devon Naday? No, I don't think that's it. I think it's just Devon Naday. Devon Naday. Who cares? GG's. Have fun. Have a good life. I hope I never see you again. At least not here in the frontier. Right. Nope. I was wrong. No, fucking goddamn it. Swear to God. Okay. Discovered the chime. Discovered the chime. Have you seen Mr. Bell? Sorry. Been working on my Souls like D&D campaign world too much lately. Yeah, I got fucking eyelash in my goddamn eye. Okay, wait, I hear newbie swings. I hear you, but I don't see you. Were you down here? Ah, you're definitely this way. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, okay. These were the NPCs. I thought these were his friends. I think I actually got a little lucky with that parry because I was using the shotgun by accident. I didn't mean to use the shotgun. It's kind of funny. $600 are rookie numbers. Some serious players that play Fate Grand Order have spent about 1K or more for characters. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. It's crazy how, like, you know, people won't do drugs, and that's fine because drugs are not good, but they'll do other shit that is 100% addictive and 100% ruins their bank account and their life. Take a step forward, huh? Appraisal. No, we still got enough that I could probably blood bullet and be fine, right? I like this weapon, but I think because the gems aren't as good on this weapon as they are on the other, the Holy Moonlight Sword, I'm having a hard time preferring this weapon. Although I do like the kind of free flow that it gives me in a fight. I like that it's a little unpredictable, and I feel like it matches my style a little bit more. than the Holy Moonlight Sword is, but I feel like I maybe connect more than when I want to, and I do more damage overall with the Holy Moonlight Blade. Alright. I saw. Oh shit. Oh god. They fucking ran from me too. That's kind of funny. I mean, you guys can, like, you know, come up here, you know. I'll like, fight you with the beast and stuff. Come on. Why you got a shield, my dude? It's kind of weird. No, no, no. We're not here to be friends or to be merciful. Excuse me? This is no fun, man. They're just playing passive. We're gonna get some enemies involved to make it a little more interesting. There's one. Now, you guys are kind of babies, huh? Oh, never mind. They were, like, around me. They, like, walked around. Are they just running? Are they booking it? Holy shit, dude. There's two of you. And those enemies should be pretty easy for you to kill at this point. I don't know what you fucking thought this was. Oh my god, they staggered me. Well, GG. Good job. See? You guys didn't need to run away. I'm most proud of those guys. But, like, I understand these guys because it looks like that they were maybe genuinely just going through the game. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, yeah, they did fine. What else did you say? It feels like I can't stand seeing Ludwig's noob sword in PvP, man. I remember back in the day, it was kind of unwritten rule for vet PvP players to not use that weapon. Really. It's funny because it's definitely the first weapon that I stuck to, but then I changed to the Kirk hammer. And then on this build, obviously, I like started with the axe and then went straight for Amygdalin arm. Amygdalin arm and Holy Moonlight sword. I'm gonna go repair my weapon. And actually, it's probably getting close. Okay. I think I'm gonna end stream. I'm hungry, and it's getting kind of later in the day. I think I should start making food and probably getting ready to hang out with my partner and my other friend. So we'll quickly buy stuff. Man, I'm looking forward to Duskblood. If you happen to be someone watching on YouTube after the stream's already over, leave your comment on what you think about Duskbloods. I'm excited to hear everybody's opinions, how they feel about the game, and everything. Soon, especially if the PvP dies out and I get no invasions on like a stream or two, we might start the Liza P playthrough early, but on April 8th, I'm probably going to start my Liza P playthrough, first time ever, like 99% blind. So basically blind. Played through. And then we'll go back to Elden Ring PvP until Night Rain comes out, and then I'll play Night Rain for a while, and then the extra content, I think there's a DLC coming out for Liza P, we'll do that. And then, etc. So yeah. Also at either 300 followers on Twitch or 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I will initiate a Dark Souls 2 10-year playthrough. I haven't played the game since it came out. So, lots of forgetting things that I've done, similar to how my Bloodborne replay did, where I forgot a bunch of shit and relearned the game essentially. So yeah, anyway. But that's the end of the stream, so thank you for coming. If you watched it live or whatever, all viewership is appreciated.